Your country 1039 KGRT. Sam Hunt for you there. Body like a back road. Gino Aragon here. It is 7:30.
Time now for the question of the day. Brought to you by Painted Skies Dental Center. Online at paintedskiesdental.com.
That's right. It is time for our question of the day. And it's a pretty simple one because today happens to be the first of 2 Amazon Prime days. And I don't know about you, but sometimes I have a tendency to go a little bit Amazon nuts. Honestly, it's not even during Prime days. I just like when I need stuff or I feel like I need to get stuff. Sometimes I just can't find it in town. I'll be honest with you. I'm an electronics geek, and sometimes the only place I can find stuff is up on Amazon. I cannot express how much I miss Radio Shack. Really, I really do, because I used to stop by and pick up whatever I needed. Now, got to order it and wait a few days. But Amazon Prime days, first of 2 days, it is today. And my question is, I want to know what's kind of the craziest thing that you might have purchased on Amazon. It might have been, a kind of a purchase that was just last minute. Maybe you're looking for something and you found it on Amazon going like, that's weird. Maybe you're just goofing around looking at stuff and going like, suddenly I need that item right there. Or, maybe it was a big purchase right there. I don't know. It could be anything, but I want to know what is the craziest thing that you purchased on Amazon, because I know during the pandemic that when we were in lockdown and I had it wasn't a small, it was quite a decent sized collection of Amazon boxes, because I went a little bit nuts. I think I was ordering something like every week, it seemed like. But yeah, that's my question in honor of the first of 2 Amazon Prime days today. What is the craziest thing that you have purchased on Amazon, or even online in general? I did order some root beers online once. Those were really good, actually. But it's just some of those things, because sometimes you can only find things on Amazon. Yeah, and it does get frustrating. But that is our question of the day, brought to you by Painted Skies Dental Center at 3045 East University Avenue. Go ahead and let me know what is the craziest thing you purchased. You can give me a call on the Zia Comics hotline. You can send a text message on the Zia Comics text line. Same number for both of those, 575-523-KGRT. That's 575-523-5478. We got our socials up, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Leave your comments right there. But go ahead and let me know what you have purchased on Amazon. What's the craziest thing or craziest purchase that you have done online? Okay, 1, 2, 3. There we go. That was a whole order to make sure I got all the buttons pressed. But we are exclusively up on our social media pages, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And we've got a couple of people watching right now. But yeah, that's my very simple question of the day. Today is the first of 2 Amazon Prime days. And I want to know, what is your craziest purchase that you've done on Amazon? Or just maybe in general online anyway. Because, there's a lot of stuff that you can find online. I think I mentioned before, I think I ordered a case of root beer online, which was pretty cool. And during the pandemic, when I was in lockdown, I think just about everything from, pants and socks and underwears and T-shirts and electronic stuff. Like I said, I'm an electronics geek. I pretty much built a home studio during the pandemic with all the stuff that I was buying there at the time. One of the weirdest things I think I purchased also would have been mealworms. You know why? Because bearded dragons love some of the mealworms right there. And a friend of mine had a bearded dragon, and she's like, hey, do you know where I can find any of this stuff? I said, let's check online. So I went ahead and ordered some. And yeah, that's probably the weirdest thing. I did not know you can actually order live mealworms until you take a look. So yeah, what is the strangest, weirdest, craziest thing that you've purchased on Amazon, or just online in general, I should say? So while I'm waiting for a few answers here, let's go ahead and take a look at what's happening in the world. Twitter says they are launching a new feature called Unmention. It will allow users to unmention or remove themselves from toxic conversations. My question is how did you get in that conversation in the first place? I also saw that Sebastian Maniscalco is filming 2 upcoming comedy shows in Vegas for a Netflix comedy special. That'll be cool. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is going to be hosting Shark Week when it returns to Discovery and Discovery Plus That, I believe, starts on July the 24th. That's Sunday. Also saw that LeBron James is launching a new sports nutrition company called Ladder. He's going to sell nutrition and performance supplements, shakes, and plant proteins. That ought to do really well. And let's see, Spain's running of the Bulls continued yesterday. 3 other people were gored. At some point in time, you just got to say, you know what? I think the bull is bigger and faster than I am. I'm not going to do that. And apparently people were flocking to KFC yesterday because they brought back their mac and cheese bowl. Yeah, that popcorn chicken and 3 cheese blend and macaroni. I mean, it's 1,400 calories, but to be honest with you, it is pretty delicious. Yeah, absolutely. And Twinkies apparently has a new flavor for the summer called Tropical Blast. The sponge cake is filled with blue cream and tastes like fruit because we always want our fruit flavors in a sponge cake form. Well, you know what? I'm not entirely opposed. I am opposed to the sugar rush and sugar crash, but it tastes good. Yeah, I think so. So once again, we are waiting for your answers to the question, what is the craziest thing that you've purchased on Amazon or just in line or online in general, I should say. I can't say that word today for some reason because, of course, today is the first of 2 Amazon Prime days, and I am curious. Like I said, probably the weirdest thing would be those mealworms, but like I said, bearded dragons love those worms, and they are apparently very delicious for them. So go ahead and let me know. Once again, you can give me a call on the Zia Comics hotline. Send me a text message on the Zia Comics text line as well, 575-523-KGRT. That's 575-523-5478. And, of course, leave your comments on our Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter pages for our question of the day, brought to you by Painted Skies Dental. What is the craziest thing that you've purchased on Amazon or online in general?